Nothing happened. Nothing happened. There you go. Nothing happened. We're all still here. Anyway, you two see Tangief with this like
You
rat.
said it's only 7.
Only what?
Oh, sorry. Oh, so you said 17. So you would see 17 rats working away at the forge, while 2 are basically just standing there on lookout.
On lookout.
Because I wanted to clarify with you. So are there blinds here on the windows?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, Tangief had closed all 3. So
Gotcha.
basically, what they're seeing is a very like low, like beady eye rats, like 2 pair eyeballs that they like look for any intruders.
So yeah, you guys see a conglomerate of naked rats smithing around Tangief.
I'll take this over the tub situation.
This seems to be an improvement.
You know what? I'm happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Tangief
I'm happy for him.
and the rats. Yeah, he's found passion.
Okay, so you guys.
Where'd our motorbike go?
It's still here. Hold on. That's just. There it is. Okay, so you guys are going to drive there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys hop on your motorcycle and drive, Malachi, give me a. Oh, you don't have me driving, do you?
No. I figured I was sitting in the passenger.
Oh, okay.
car
Runa's
like
driving.
So like last time.
So Runa gets. So he's like.
Wait, you taught them, right?
You
Runa's
what?
Runa.
driven before
Okay.
once.
So
Tangief taught one of the harpies how to drive the motorcycle.
it was Runa for sure. So
Oh, neat.
so Runa, give me. I don't know. Hold on. How are you driving enough? Give me a brain power check because you have no riding
Okay.
or driving.
Yep. Motherfucker.
Every time with you, always cheating.
Every single time.
So real quick, we'll do it again real quick.
Yep. I'm
Go,
gonna
go
fix
to
it.
all items. Normal.
All
There you go.
items?
Yeah, normal. Then roll.
Guy sitting around in a dark room.
Okay.
I'm happy for him.
Guy sitting on the dark rune. I'm happy for him. Yeah. Okay, so 18. So Runa makes Malachi ride side bitch in a sidecar, and they go rough into town. You guys find a.
I can't reach the bed.
I got little legs that carries the pedals. But you guys arrive in town at Big Red's. Big Red's is a steak. An inn that mostly leaned towards steak, but it is the best steak place in town, even though it is in fact an inn. But
Okay.
more or less, the reclaimers get priority seating at Big Red, which is always good. And you guys are kind of, it does work much like a restaurant does on the restaurant portion. So you guys are let in, given a table. It's upscale rustic, it's like everything's wood, but no floor peanut shells, that kind of thing.
Fair enough. There's something I must confess before we get too wrapped up in festivities.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes out the pen quill and lays it down on the table. And
Murder ignites in her eyes, but she remains smiley.
The flash, like.
I know it was wrong, but I'd like to try to make things right. And he opens up the ammo crate that he's brought with him.
On her shoulder.
And, yeah. And he puts down his handmade brush on the table,
So
not caring that this gunk covered thing is touching the tablecloth.
So Kumiko, he sets down a still gore covered centaur middle finger bone, very long, very bloody. This is the middle finger of Ciro Hoofsteel, which was the first innocent civilian victim, I think, of 2 separate campaigns. And it's
Yep.
and the thing is that it's kind of up your alley in terms of what you like to have. It's still kind of bloody, kind of greasy. You can tell by smell he's tied his own hair to it. Also his ponytail's fucking missing. You notice that on the right here.
He's rocking like an undercut now.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me Gorazzle with +2 to it.
I'm way ahead of you.
Oh yeah, brother, way ahead of you. 5. Oh.
Ah, damn it.
So I want to rule that you want more.
Can I say that that's with advantage?
Sure, with advantage.
Alright. Get one more try.
It's spooky goth bitch season. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, 19. There you go. All right. So extrapolate from that what you will. How do you reply?
I think that she like untenses visibly. And she just sits there and she's like staring at it like she doesn't know what to do. She's because she had this whole plan in her mind. She's like short-circuiting now.
It's a paintbrush made from body parts like you like. I figured if I had a piece of you, you could have a piece of me.
She will very reverently like pick it up and examine it.
You hear a from beside your table, and there's a waiter just staring at that fucking bloody finger, and he goes, "Will you be wanting bread with your meal?"
She'll nod as she holds the brush close to her.
Would you like a napkin for your bloody finger? Bone?
No, I have something. And she'll take one of the bandages out of her bag and like wrap the thing like a grip on a hilt.
Your waiter goes, "Oh, good," and he kind of like, "I'll go get wine," and just turns and walks away from your table.
A dry red, please.
So Malachi, she is taking your gift, and I assume your feather. So the feather quill is still on the table, mind you.
Yeah. If you would do me the honor of allowing me to keep this fancy new pin. It's a very beautiful feather.
She'll pick it up and she'll spin it in her fingers. And she'll say, "You can have this back if the date goes well." And she'll stuff it in her bag as well.
He just kind of puts both hands on his on the table and kind of like does that like strumming thing. He's like, "Well, fair enough. Okay."
Okay.
So
It was a good start.
you guys are
Much
so
less
awkward.
Murderous intent now.
Okay, so as you guys are being the weirdest table in the entire restaurant currently, the waiter returns.
Exchanging body parts.
Yeah, exchanging body paraphernalia. The waiter returns with a bottle of dry red, which you had to shout it across the room at him, and a single loaf of bread. And he goes, "Would you like just today's special? It's merely 10-ounce buru sirloin with root vegetables and grains and gravies, and it will come out on little plates. You can dish what you'd like on your plate."
I just got flashbanged by Hummel.
What? Oh, the
What
chat.
the fuck?
Oh. Hello.
Oh, what have you posted?
What the fuck?
Okie dokie. That's
Oh.
What AI horrors have you
gonna
bestowed
delete
upon
that.
I
us?
will
Quick.
murder
There you
it.
go.
Answer us.
Out of
Get out of there.
I will kill it.
Remove that brain
I'm
rot.
going
Do not
to
mule
kill
that
it.
in.
It is.
Do not waste $60 on that.
Crusader.
Well, I didn't quite catch that last part, but I'll take it medium rare.
He goes, very well. And for the hobby?
Rare.
Yeah, I figured that as well. And I assume, like the others, you want the bonuses too.
Yes.
Yeah. And this guy has like this guy has this gonna be a long night look on his face, and he goes, I'll just go get that put in the kitchen. And he kind of turns around. So it could be said with much apprehension that the tables are all like looking towards Malachi and Runa because there was a bloody finger pull of an ammo can at the dinner table. But why don't I assume do both of you drink wine or drink the wine?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. As the wine is imbibed, why don't both of you roll me grit saves?
Oh no.
Okay.
I saw that one turn. So, Runa, you see that as Malachi is talking to you and describing back, small talk with you at first, because none of you have outlined certain things to talk about in terms of conversation. Malachi is drinking far more than you, Runa, and is getting quite drunk quite quickly because he is not a lot of man to Malachi. He's a halfling, so alcohol hits quite quickly. And as the bottle's about halfway, these are very big bottles, mind you. This is basically table sipping wine. But the bottle's about halfway down. Malachi is looking a little bit more sloshed than you as the food comes out. Now the food comes out, and y'all's meat is on your plate. And then in the center of the table are these little bowls full of side dishes that you can serve yourself, as well as more butter and more bread and that kind of thing. This meal is going to run you about 17 shank pieces because it is a bit fancier than most. But it's a lot of food for those shank pieces, as well as that alcohol is included. So when the waiter goes, "Oh, you're low on wine," and he goes over to the big kitchen area and the bar area. He pulls out another bottle of dry wine and he uncorks it and then puts it on the table. So there's a full bottle of wine and then a half bottle of wine next to it. And he goes, "Would you all want some water as well, or?"
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. And he kind of
Yes.
walks away and gets a little jug. But Runa, you're looking at Malachi.
What's his deal about
Malachi,
the bones?
do what?
What was his deal about the bones earlier? Marrow was fantastic.
Yes, looks like butter. But better.
Exactly. So I just saw Gar's like confused face, and I was like, "What?"
You ever had bone marrow before?
I have,
I
but
just hear
I
things.
wouldn't call it butter. It's more like a jelly. Yeah. So you two,
This is butter and jam all mixed in one.
right? So Runa, what is your goal at the current time?
She is genuinely trying to get to know who Malachi is. She's like assessing him to see what kind of person he is
Malachi,
and
what
to
is
see if he is genuinely worthy of having a feather.
Malachi? What is your objective?
To earn back the feather.
In one way or another. Okay. So Runa, you go ahead. Ask the first questions, and you two more take it from here. And I will. And depending on depending on this is basically a social combat encounter. We're going to watch you two speak. I'm going to extrapolate information from you two and add DCs as you all talk. So, Runa, you go ahead and go first.
Okay, a little social tango. Do you mind my she'll like hold the little like peek the little bone out of the bag that she's got when she stuffed it. Most people find it strange.
Oh no, I run a potion shop. I've seen all kinds of horrors. It helps me study up on how to treat them.
And you run this shop where?
Oh, and Burbo. It's a great big city that hangs off the cliffside. Though, strangely, I've kind of developed a bit of a fear of heights from it.
Hmm.
The hanging city of Burble. I'm afraid of heights. Well, it sucks for you.
Well,
Always look over the edge when you need just a little bit of a thrill to make sure you're still alive.
so a good fear.
I think most fear No, that sounds silly to say in wartime. Before this, all this nonsense, I used to think most fear was good.
I enjoy the thrill, and I enjoy seeing it in others, though many do not enjoy what I consider to be thrilling.
What's the biggest thing you've ever taken down?
In what way?
I just pictured
Well,
that meme where it says, "I can take on 7 dark elves. Or I can take on 7 dark elves."
Well, I know I can take on 7 dark elves.
In combat, right?
I'm not going to elaborate any further. I will not be
Oh,
elaborating.
you meant in combat, right? Oh, right.
Go ahead.
hey, when I was collecting reagents, I had to take down a ferocious bear. Never been more proud in my life. What about you?
Nothing too big. My mother mostly did the hunting, and I was afforded more experience in school.
Hey, what is Harpy School like exactly?
Oh, not too different. I went for surgery and medicine.
Explains the precision.
Though they weren't as appreciative of my techniques as some of the other students.
Yeah, you'll find those types everywhere. Once magic healing became a big thing, all of a sudden us potion makers seemed archaic to most. But I still find value in it.
I considered it, though it was not my specialty. I then attempted to take up more of an artistic approach, though that did not go very well either.
Yeah, well, I mean, most of your shades are types of red. I can understand if
it's
somebody
my
doesn't quite
favorite
get your
color.
expression.
Mhm. I've yet to find anyone who appreciates my art, but I'm certain they're out there. They must be.
We call that
Especially
opening
with
in the
all this.
game.
I haven't seen much of it yet, but I'm sure it's fantastic.
I have a piece I made recently, though it's still drying.
Oh, no need to rush, but
Do the fingers at me. Just see him in the little box down there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Drying.
Whenever you feel ready. I'm sure you'll find buyers now that this new situation has made gore more open to the masses.
Bruno Rogorazzle. Malachi, roll me roll me a brain power save.
A brain power? You're determined to make me fail.
So Runa, you are intrigued by his appreciation, if not just not having outright disgust towards gore-themed art pieces. And Malachi, you don't know why, but you feel oddly intrigued by the bright flash of malice in her eyes as she finds that appreciation in you. So there are, as you guys are eating and talking and drinking wine, it's very clear you two are on the same wavelength. Now, Runa and Malachi, you've been drinking. Both give me grit saves.
Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
Yonk. Do-do-do-do.
Ooh.
This time it's switched. Malachi, you've got into a groove of things. You're feeling a pretty good buzz. Runa, it's all going straight to your head now. You're feeling giddy with knowing that Malachi is into the things that you are. It seems to show appreciation for the things that you also appreciate. Now, as to how you want to use information, it's up to you. But more or less, you're feeling like you want to show Malachi all about what your art is and what it truly can be. If you can extrapolate information from that, you can. Malachi, it's quite clear that Runa is not enjoying your presence.
You know, maybe when this is all done, I can I can end up buying a few pieces and hanging them up in the shop. I mean, I think it'll be thematic.
She looks very happy and will excitedly start to ask you, what sort of pieces, what sort of themes does your shop entail?
Well, most of it right now is all like plants and feel-good stuff, but I think mixing a little bit of like vertebrae in there or something to remind them why they're there could be a
Do
nice
you know that there are
juxtaposition.
vampiric plants?
Vampiric plants.
Yes, they develop a type of albinism, similar to how some people may develop it, though they cannot sustain their bodies without the plant body, without taking in nutrients from the greenery and stuff that makes their leaves green. So they attach to other plants, or they attach to nutrients in the soil, such as fungi or bodies.
Is fascinating.
This is a real thing, by the way. You look up albino plants.
I don't know how I can use that yet, but you know, it's something to look into.
Mm-hmm. I do wonder what different properties they have.
Well, I've got a whole lab back at home, but you know, of course, we're stuck here for now.
Why have you worked here if you have a shop that sells potions?
Oh, ever since this whole veil mess started, it's harder and harder to go and forage for reagents, and times have been tough. So I need to be able to financially secure my shop.
Do you have those who work for you now?
Oh, just a cousin, but he's damn near useless.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think it's getting kind of late.
Making you guys do roleplay for 20 minutes. Like, please let us go. No! You will keep roleplaying!
No.
Okay.
Keep talking.
So you guys finish your wine, you finish your food, and you guys kind of weeble wobble out towards the door. So real quick, Rune and Malachi, give me one more grit save.
Mm-hmm.
Chat said now kiss. Runa. Jesus. Malachi, you are drunk, but you see that Runa is drunker and she's leaning hard to the right. She's as if she's gonna fall over. What do you do?
We have to drive home.
I am going to try to grab her talon and like keep her upright.
Okay. So roll me cunning. Don't just don't roll a 1, Malachi. I beg you. Okay. So you do kind of politely hold her up and kind of, you know, keep her from falling over. No waist grabbing, none of that nonsense. It's simple, just a courteous steadying on the feet. But then Malachi and Runa, Malachi, as you steady Runa out the front door, Runa, you're a bit wibbly wobbly, and then you both see the motorcycle sitting there. You touch her wing, she's now pregnant. That's not how that works, comics.
Oh no, they held hands. They got cooties.
They held hands. She's definitely pregnant now. But yeah, you both see the motorcycle. Malachi, you don't know how to fucking drive that thing. Runa, you do. What's your plan?
With what brain she has at her disposal right now, can she assess whether or not it would be a good idea to drive this?
Real quick, you brought your bag inside, right?
Yes.
Okay, Malachi, as you're holding her up, the bag is kind of open. So Runa, give me a brain power save. Malachi, you give me a brain power save.
Okay.
That is not Malachi's strong suit.
Oh jeez.
So Runa, you are for sure you can drive, no problem. Malachi, you kind of go. As you look inside, you see those 6 threads just lined up and like color coded in the rope, and the needles and threads.
She forgot to close the flap.
So first, Runa, what do you do?
Runa is I think she'd actually hand her bag off to Malachi and try and sit on the motorcycle to see if she can get it running.
So Malachi, you see everything in that bag. You see the bandages, the cleaning agents, the thread and needles, the sturdy rope, the sedatives, the painkillers. You're just like, mind you, it isn't a medic bag. It has the rune of the medical field on it, so you know it's the rope. You know what the rope is for medically, but it's in a medic bag, so you know. But Runa,
She's very prepared, this one.
Runa, you do get the bike started. It takes a few tries, but it does start. Malachi, what do you do? First civvy drunk
I was
driving
thinking if they find out they were truly in love, only to die on the way home. Roll new character.
fiery bike crash. No.
Actually, before we head back, I was thinking we could take a walk back over to that fish taco salesman. I need to discuss something with him while we're in town.
Runa, brain power save.
Okay. Why is it not clicking? There we go.
You don't want to do that.
Why?
You want to
We
go
can
home,
discuss it
Runa.
tomorrow. You can talk to him tomorrow.
Now, Runa, how do you convince Malachi to get on that bike?
I think she's going to just like, while he's holding the bag, like shove her arm in it and pick out the feather and start teasing him with it. Like just like flicking it across his nose or something.
Let's see here.
Do I get like a moxie save?
Yeah, I was gonna say Runa roll moxie check, Malachi roll moxie save. Because she has no persuasion or intimidation.
Nope.
Oh, come on. I'm good at moxie too.
Oh.
Come on.
See, you're both so
Somehow
drunk. You're like,
even
come on,
worse.
get on a bike. Like, fuck.
Slap him in the face.
At the same time, it's not really a high roll, Malachi. Like you beat it, but you realize she's very openly flirting with you. So now you're caught in two minds, like taco truck or just go home. like Runa is very sloppily flirting with you with her feathering, and it's kind of like a whack, like kind of thing. But she's very clearly flirting with you, Malachi. So just
How about we compromise and go grab a coffee before we head home?
there's no coffee, Malachi.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Grab a tea.
Malachi's just gonna
Caffeinated tea.
uncomfortably get into the cart and be like, okay.
Runa, brain power save.
Okay. No.
Nice.
No.
So you
Was
go.
that 2 natural ones? No.
You go. Oh, you go. Okay. T. There's T at Bay 13. He's fucking go down the road. Malachi, you go. You see her turn. You're like, you kind of point towards the road where all the tea shops are. She's So you two are like, she's like smiling with a big wide smile, her hair flowing in the wind, and you're just white knuckling this fucking medical bag because he's like. So Kumiko is freaking the fuck out of other drivers because she's more or less playing chicken with them because they see this motorbike going like 30 over the speed limit. Now Kumiko, you're managing the gears pretty quick now, but you're going like 3 times the speed limit on the road. And you are freaking the fuck out of some drivers. So go ahead and give me another brain power check. I'm gonna roll a save for one of the drivers here who's driving a truck.
Oh
She
no.
must be very eager to get back.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So you swerve, and Kumiko is cackling as she swerves in front of this fucking truck. Malachi, give me a grit save.
Okay.
So you managed to not scream,
What a trooper.
Malachi, but she like, in front of the truck goes, and then expertly swerves out of the way of the bike. And you two are bathed in fucking road dust as she like keeps laughing and turns to the right and on the other side of the road. And you're more or less, you're just kind of serpentining your way through the road for like the entire way to Bay 13. At the current time, it
Will
is.
we make it alive?
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not a young child. So Jeremy is back to being a pink thing in the shower.
Yes, very angrily scrolling through the after dark chat.
After dark chat? What?
Looking at fucking elf robot titty.
To
Numb
calm
the
himself.
pain.
Calm yourself.
He's in the shower depression gooning, is what you're telling me?
Yeah. So in game, he is using his spear to poke at anything that might be growing out of the grate. Just kind of sat in the shower, all sad and shit. His player currently is scrolling through the After Dark server, like, I'm gonna look at titty, feel better.
So, Jeremy, are you like fully clothed in the shower or the shower's on?
Yes, he is fully clothed. The shower is not on.
Okay, so you're
He's
in a
sitting-
driest bathroom to stab at the ground? And a little grate
Yeah.
there? Okay.
He's just sitting in the dark as this horrific
Don't
pink
anger the
thing.
fungus.
So
Horrific pink thing in the corner.
So Bubba, you're cleaning the best you could, you know, all of Zangief's hair. And as you're cleaning, you walk by the bathroom, and then there's Jeremy in the bathroom, sitting there hugging his knees, stabbing at mushrooms in the grate.
What color are the mushrooms?
All kinds of colors.
They're not all green mushrooms like we were warned about.
There are green ones in there, sure, yeah, but they're not all green.
Okay. Noted. I love this image on screen right now. Just this horrific pink thing in the bathroom. Sitting in the dark.
I actually tweeted it.
Oh god, I fucking called it. I was taking screenshots of myself like, yeah, this is mine now.
You kind of have to, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Bubba,
I was
what
trying
do
not
you
to
do?
spit out my soda when he scrolled over to it.
Boba's just got a large handle of bourbon in his hand, leaning in, watching Jeremy poke the stuff, and just taking long swigs. Like, you want some of this to try and clean it? It's shit strong.
It's alright. I just need some time, to be quite honest with you. She was really nice to me. Women aren't nice to me.
Oh no, he's an incel.
Trying to find a good spot for this.
Hold on. There you go.
Thank you. He's just gonna.
This
drunkenly
man just
stumble.
realized his kids are dead, and you're like, women aren't nice. to
Only
me."
one child is dead. Relax.
Motherfucker, both of them are dead. The hell?
Oh. Travis said, oh, yeah, they're both dead. You're right. One got blown. They've both been blown up too. Jesus.
Oh
gonna-
my god.
Drunkenly stumble over to the other wall, just slowly slide down, just be like, yeah, they're confusing.
Meanwhile, the fucking sidecar.
Women are confusing as Runa enters the scene.
All right. I will say one thing though,
I
Jeremy and
just see
Bubba.
Bubba turning on the water on Jeremy and Bubba as they're just sitting there in the shower together.
You turn on the water.
So,
We turn on the water so they don't see our tears.
so you're both fully clothed, like water running down you.
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna roll that.
Bubba's drunk.
So as you guys look, there's also like a very tired naked rat in the shower too, just sitting there on his fucking little folds next to Jeremy in the corner, like. so it's basically like a naked rat, Jeremy and Bubba staggered up in the fucking showers, water pouring over you.
Jeremy will just give the rat a little pat on the back, like, I get it, dude. I get it.
Splack, because it's all naked and shit.
Bubba just offers the bottle.
To the rat?
It'll...
Yeah.
You see the rat do one of these.
Fuck, I don't have the stream open. Give me a sec.
It's just like, yeah, come on.
Oh, it's loading.
Give it to me. The rat's doing grab your hands.
Yep. Bubba helps him take a sip.
Okay, the rat takes a big gulp and kind of does like a big shiver. And like as it shivers, it's like skin folds like flap back and forth, like in the water.
Yep. Jeremy. Bubba hands it to Jeremy next.
He'll take a swig off of it. Mom said to be careful with alcohol.
Gives a pass of water while the rat just squishes it.
That's smart.
She said it made Dad go away.
Maybe. I don't know your situation. I'll be real with you. Sometimes you just need the bottle, and you just need to forget things for a little bit. I traveled this world well before this whole clusterfuck from the veil opening and humans coming through, sons running off to join them.
Had to change the music.
What's the music? I
I
can't hear it.
don't. Yeah, no, I don't hear any music.
No, fuck.
Same.
Sad piano music.
Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
okay, now I can hear it. Sometimes, shit, fuck, I completely lost where I was.
Find your way
Need the
back.
bottle? 2 of your sons died? I don't know.
Get drunk to forget the pain.
Super cooking?
You guys won. I got some sweet soda. And no, she's not there.
I saw the
You
entire
guys want a
village
K-hole?
get butchered, and now I tried my best to forget it, and I was getting better. I was only going through one of these a day. Life is hard. So drink, get the work done, and really question if what you're doing is worth it. Bubba's gonna take a long sip again, hand it to Jeremy, then just promptly pass out on the floor.
On the water. So
You forget that he's an old man until he just nods off randomly.
my boys used to call me Pop Pop. Racks out. Jeremy,
he was
I mean, it's not like he's been drinking all fucking day.
Jeremy,
yeah, that's
Jeremy. So Jeremy, you drink. Give me a grit save.
Okay.
Disadvantage because you are emotionally distraught.
Disadvantage.
And you're an emotional wreck.
Is Tengeef gonna be the only sober one here when we get
So
back?
Oh, God.
so Jeremy, you
That's
drink and you
horrifying
drink and you
thought.
drink until you two just you kind of pat water running down you and Bubba and the rats like into the corner because it had a big old gulp of that shit. And it's just Tangeef in the corner fucking doing his rat thing.
What kind of hard day did the rat have?
Hey man, it's hard being a rat, all right. I don't need your shit. But real quick,
Tried being naked all the time.
you try being naked every fucking day. I'm nude wherever I go, man.
Working at a forge. Those sparks fly.
I burnt all 6 of my nipples, bro. You weren't even there. So Runa, give a brain power check for your driving.
Okie dokie. Da-da-da-da.
Okay,
Hey.
Malachi, give me a grit save. It's white knuckling. Like they're like finger imprints in the bag. Just doing that the entire time. Okay, so you guys arrive here, and the lights are on. You guys hear the tink 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 from inside the workshop. There, you guys hear the showers on full blast, which is kind of weird. Just you see the steam coming out of the bathroom. But you guys arrive back, and you're now back.
Has the adrenaline at all sobered Runa up?
No, not in the least.
It sobered Malachi up.
Yes, so Malachi, you're like, wee! Malachi is like, all the wine just left my body one way or another.
He kind of like offers up his arm and begins to like walk towards the door. Sounds like Tangeef and his friends have been very busy.
I just hope they aren't all in the showers, because it sounds like it. She'll take the arm happily, though.
Oh my. So
Wasn't there a door here?
yeah, there
we
it is.
go.
So you two walk inside, and again, it's just Tangeef with Tangeef doing Tangeef shit. He's making an army worthy of Mordor in that bitch. Fucking the fucking Radarkai going on in there.
You just hear like low chanting as they're just all just now I've got it in tune of just hammering away.
Work songs.
Tangeef, are your rats
Tangeef.
singing spirituals back there? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
I didn't teach him
Tangeef has
that.
found like
Swing
an
low,
I
sweet
wanna say-
motorbike.
Tangeef has found like an incense burner ball and is just like waving it
A
around.
fucking censor. Moyo.
Yes.
Me. Fucking do the fucking bay. Jesus
Keep up the
Christ.
good work, buddy.
So he's
You're doing great.
Keep up the good work,
So he's
buddy.
doing like 3 hours. So he's been doing like 3 hours. So like the whole bay's been like feel like a low incense smoke.
You're doing great, buddy. Walks
Make sure-
past.
Make sure to keep the windows open.
So real quick, Tangeef, what all have your rats been making as you're censuring and blessing with the holy rites?
So I've been considering it only because of pure memory of it all. Tangeef would probably have the rats make fully capable WWE heavy metal armor.
Like spiked
Wasn't
armor?
aware the world wasn't
Yeah.
aware that the World Wrestling organization used armor.
And also, for each rat that completes their full set of armor, he would also teach them the symbol of Haruti and make sure they put that on their armor as well.
This one's got an engraving gun now.
Just fucking there's a rat with a big ass fucking like electro pencil. Ning, ning, ning. You know, stupid. Jesus.
They've
Yeah,
given
no,
us a gift called a Dremel.
No, like for each armor, while it's so hot, they would then have to chisel in the symbol of Haruti.
Tangeef, roll me Moxie. Do you
you
have any devotion? Okay, yeah, just roll Moxie, my guy. Just
Because I was reading into the whole Haruti thing, and I'm like, no, what? This does seem like Haruti. So like, fuck it.
just gonna highlight.
You will teach the rats Haruti.
So you are in the early stages of building your own little weird, odd, hairless Haruti cult. It's weird because you are the hairiest dwarf ever made, and they are hairless rats. It's a weird dichotomy. Like, he who holds the hair holds the power, that kind of shit.
Like
hear if he
Invader
lets you
Zim.
crawl
Oh,
on
the
him, you'll be blessed
tallest.
with the hair.
Yeah. So after all this time, the rats, they're not fully done yet. They've only got a few suits done. But they all turn to Tangeef and they hold their paws up towards Tangeef and like bow their heads with their smithing tools held aloft in the air, in a very war boy kind of way. Tangeef, what do you do?
Perfect. I need like a dice. I need a dice number of rolls because those rats will, the ones that are done, they will now be learning the art of rat wrestling. They will be learning how to take down large humanoids.
Are you making a fucking strike force? What?
Don't worry about it. But Tag,
We
you've
are
got
all
to-
very worried about it, Sonny.
But
Even-
Tag, you've got to
Really?
teach you how to
even
wrestle.
if I went the book and wrote out every rule in check I could think players would use, I would still miss. I want to teach the rats how to take down large prey. I would completely miss that check. Roll me animal handling in Moxie. Fuck it. Animal handling in Moxie.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say though, he's basically teaching him how to wrestle.
Chat
But
Chet has the biggest rat boner right now. I know they do. Like, he's doing the what with the who and fucking full on like fucking rock chub going on.
I just want to clarify that the intention is he's going to teach them how to do wrestling, where the rats would target the joints of larger humanoid creatures to then, get them down to a submissive position so they can pin them and pummel. I can see you, guard. I just want to tell you what the goal is.
A submissive position, huh?
I was like, submissive.
Yeah.
My God.
Imagine how scared. Oh God! And hear like the of a huge dude walking on the shadows. I see my rats have caught you. And he's like, no, oh no!
Now about that tool I needed you to make for me
About
earlier.
that Dremel you had. Put out a censure and fucking. Imagine that in an alleyway. You're walking through an alleyway trying to get home. You're an expert drill accessor. You have this new technology from humans, and rats fucking attack you in armor and pin you. And this unit walks out of the shadows with a fucking censure. Like, oh my God, I'm dead. This is how it ends. This is how I
A
die.
large hairy man with a sensor. You can only see his beady eyeball.
It's just a pair of eyes and a beard. Like, oh my God! Tangeef, that is unfortunately a large roll. That is.
They bring somebody down and be like, have you met our friend in God, Dorman?
I don't like how you got a high roll on that at your level. That's very distressing. So yeah, we're gonna fish the game up. So Ruda and Malachi, you two are walking arm in arm into the building, and both of you hear the door open and showers on in the bathroom. What do you do?
I just got back. Sorry, what was happening?
You
Correct
two
problem. Don't worry about
you
it.
two have walked
I
into.
said I was gonna go.
You two walk in, arm in arm, walking to the main living area. You guys hear the showers loudly, because you all know that the doors open, showers running. You guys don't see Jeremy or Bubba anywhere.
So he's not gonna think about what that could possibly mean other than one thing, and he is going to tug suggestively on her hand towards the bedroom door.
I was gonna say, if you take her hand, she will pull the feather from her pocket and tuck it behind his ear.
Alright, what kind of like
And then what happens,
Moxie
happens, I
throw
don't
am I
care.
doing?
You got your feather.
I don't think there's a roll needed for that. What is the intention here, kiddos? What's going on here? Okay, hold on. We'll do this. What does Runa want? What does Malachi want? We'll start with Runa first.
I think Runa's down for whatever he's laying down.
I think Runa's DTF. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
this is
It's the dichotomy. What's going on? Malachi, Runa is giving you physical acumen, saying she is good to go for where you're tugging her. What do you do?
I'm gonna lead her back to the bedroom and then close the door behind
So
us.
as you
so I can
guys,
get my character.
as you guys are walking by here, you stop there. You can see in the bathroom these two fucking jokers passed out on the water, fucking a bottle in one hand, water pouring down their face. And
I think they'll,
Well, at least we know we won't
Rat
be
has
interrupted
something.
anytime soon.
Runa's just thinks that's very funny.
you
I
guys,
like to think the rat's passed out with us too. He's
Jesus
just kind of
Christ.
flop there on the floor.
so you guys go. So you guys go. Well, that sucks. Opens door. Closes door. We're gonna end.
Yep.
This, we're gonna end today. We're gonna end that there, chat. Players, say goodnight.
Good.
Night.
night, y'all.
I have to say,
Cody,
it's a great way to end it
next
off.
time I see you, you're getting suplex.